Good morning, Engineer Padilla, Sparring Environment Manager. At this time, I will give you some questions about the thesis of Joanna Toscano, Engineer Environment, who evaluate about the design for water treatment waste generated at Campo in the Coca, the enterprise Tribloigas in the Amazonia of Ecuador. The oxidation ponds are systems used for wastewater treatment as a measure to reduce air pollution and reuse this water in other activities such as agriculture. Below we start with the question, Engineer, do you think that is a good alternative to implement oxidation ponds in an oil can?
They use oxidation ponds in different treatment with oil cams is very often, but can use oil cams.
Well, the location of the company Tribloigas is a benefit or is a disadvantage to building a system of oxidation ponds?
The oxidation ponds recreate the natural system, so can be a better treatment with oxidation ponds that install an infrastructure that make a chemical treatment.
Okay. The water that goes out of these treatments go to the south basin of the river Coca conjunction with Payamino, Rumillacu, and Tiputini, river of the Napo river basin. What are the parameters that the company Tribloigas should have taken into consideration the treated water from the river?
They need to consider to evaluate the parameters of oil, the turbidity in the water, and maybe they consider to evaluate plomo. So the chemicals that are relation with the oil is that they have to consider to evaluate the parameter.
Okay. As an expert in the topic, do you believe that the inhabitants of the place don't have problems with this system of treatment of sewage?
All the treatment systems have negative problems. The negative problems with the oxidation ponds is that we have mosquitoes focus, so they can grow and maybe do more illness for the people of the communities. But if we have the considerations to take care of the people, maybe it's not a problem, it's a benefit to them.
Okay. Which can be a strategy to the inhabitants of the place to participate of this idea to reduce contamination in the place?
The strategy of the people is that they participate in all of the activities to know how is happen. If really use the treatment or with oxidation ponds to treat the water, or it's solo a screen to silence the contamination that can be with the oil.
Okay. If the sewage contact oil be a leak or other situation, what should the company do in this case?
They have to have an emergency plan to this, because can be a very bad situation for the people.
Okay. If the lagoons are excavation in the ground with different variety of dimension and the building affect the biodiversity of the place, the building of the lagoons can be a risk of pollution.
Yes, but we have to impermeabilize the lagoon. So we reduce the contamination of the soil and around with the impermeabilization of the area.
Okay. Why there are different types of oxidation ponds according the concentration of oxygen?
With oxygen concentration, we have the anaerobic and the aerobic and the facultative. That facultative we have times with oxygen and times without oxygen. And the anaerobic is without oxygen and aerobic is with oxygen.
Okay. Are the 8 oxidation ponds sufficient to reduce pollution of the company?
This really I don't know because to evaluate if the 8 oxidation ponds are at enough to treat the water, we need to know the parameters or the quality of the wastewater that is entry to the system.
What different alternatives you recommend to treat sewage in the company tribloigas?
Maybe to recreate a biofilter that with plants is very common that we have to focus of mosquitoes or other insects that can grow in the oxidation lagoons. So maybe can be a solution, but we have to build before and structure to retain the oil because the oil is not according or is not very good to the biofilter.
Okay. How much can cost the system of 8 oxidation ponds in the country bloggers?
It's very difficult to respond this question because all of the cost depends of the location of the project. So if it's an accessibility area or no, if we have the materials in the local place or we have to transport the materials from other cities, from other bigger cities in Ecuador, or we have the machines in the sun to build and do the excavation of the lagoons. So it's difficult to me to answer this question because I don't know the exact location of the treatment system to the CAM 3 blow gas.
Okay, what recommended engineer to the thesis for to this good idea for the campus?
I think is she right?
Mm-hmm.
She needs to know the place and verify if really what are the quality of the water to treatment and what will have the retention time in the lagoons and if the natural conditions can be good for the lagoons or they need to do another treatment to improve the water quality in this area.
Okay, thank you, engineer, for your time to interview.
You're welcome.
And thank you because learning for more this topic.